And now we would like to welcome our television audience to the simulcast here to a jam-packed Staples Center. The Lakers getting ready. And they certainly look excited about having the big fella back in Shaquille O'Neal. The Lakers come in at 28-25. The Blazers, a wonderful record at 35-18 after starting just 7-9 on the year. These two teams met early in the season, have split the first two. Now the starting lineup first for the Los Angeles Lakers, and don't forget Samaki Walker not available, so Robert Horry most likely will be up front. We'll see who gets the start. Horry does, along with Rick Fox. Shaq back in the lineup after missing 3. Kobe Bryant with Derek Fisher. Phil Jackson knows a lot about coaching against the Portland Trail Blazers. He and his Lakers have eliminated the Blazers the last 3 straight years in the playoffs. As far as the Blazers are concerned, a very talented lineup. Doesn't really matter who starts, save for a couple of spots, because they use their bench an awful lot. Up front, Rasheed Wallace and Bonzi Wells, both explosive scorers. Wells had 29 on Wednesday against Golden State. Dale Davis, rugged rebounder. Derek Anderson has been a very, very nice addition. And talk about big backcourts. You put Scottie Pippen in the backcourt as well with Derek Anderson at 6'8". Their head coach in his second season is Maurice Cheeks. Played 15 years in the NBA, 11 with Philadelphia. Was an assistant there to Larry Brown for a couple of seasons. He was 49 and 33 last year. I mentioned that the Lakers eliminated the Blazers, have swept them out of the first round the last 2 seasons.
Well, the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal, back in uniform after missing 2 games, and boy, the Lakers are happy to see him put on that number 34, because he gives them just that inside presence that they need. Just his mere presence on the floor means a lot to everybody.
5th leading scorer in the NBA at 25.9 points per game. The officials for this evening as the players exchange greetings. The Blazers wearing their nouveau or new look red uniforms. Ronnie Garrettson, Tommy Nunez, and Mike Callahan are the officials of this evening. The Lakers in their home gold uniforms will be working from right to left. Shaq has not played in a week. He will jump in the center circle with Rasheed Wallace. Wallace decides not even to give it a go. The Lakers control the opening tip and will have it to start the 4th period.
For whatever reason, Rasheed wasn't ready for the ball to be thrown up.
Maybe he overslept. The opening tip pretty well scheduled. Bonzi Wells starting on Kobe. Kobe rises up and starts things off. Open the books once again. Kobe buries a 3. He's made 5 out of his last 7 triples.
As great as he is at penetrating, though, you don't get any help from your teammates, as I said, if you allow players to shoot jumpers.
Kobe shooting a career-high 39% from outside the arc as Rasheed Wallace opened things up at the other end. 18-footer left side. Lakers lead at 3-2. Derek Fisher on the backdoor cut, gets in the lane outside to Rick Fox. Fisher inside of Pippen, finding his way, finds Horry, sets his feet, looks for the 3. Oh, rimmed in and out, rebound taken by Bonzi Wells.
That was a nice job by Derek Fisher of penetrating, probing, then finding the right man. Inside to Wallace. Horry gets that assignment, turn baseline. Horry, good defense. Tough make by Rasheed Wallace. Well, when you're 6'11" and you play at 6'11", a lot of 6'11" players that play smaller, not Rasheed.
Blazers take the quick early lead, 4-3. Shaq touches it in the post for the first time. Spins baseline up and under, nice nimble move, but he missed the layup. Quick move by Shaq.
Very nice move, but he didn't really shoot the ball as opposed to let it squeeze out of his hand.
Anderson left wide open and shoots an absolute brick from outside the arc. Kobe easily takes the rebound, and Kobe running a lot more freely tonight on that tendonitis racked right knee. Kobe down the lane, left-handed slam dunk. Kobe Bryant.
Well, you talk about reading a defense. You don't pass unless the defense dictates you pass. Nobody shut him off. He gets a dunk.
5-4, Lakers on top, just underway here at Staples Center. Anderson takes the handoff around an illegal screen from Davis. That's not called. 17-footer. Davis left wide open. Ball is tipped by Robert Horry, looking for Fisher, and it'll be the Blazers' ball on the sideline in front of their bench. 10:02 to go in the first.
You know, Rob was trying to tip that ball to Fish, but if you can get that much of your hand on it, I think you're better served always just to go ahead and try to snatch that thing out of the air.
Anderson out of Kentucky comes into Pippen. Right side to Wallace, who will shoot the 3-pointer. Bonzi Wells has the side clear. Nice spin move. Blocked from behind by Kobe. Brilliant defensive play. Kobe coming quickly out of the backcourt. Crossover dribble away from Pippen. Pull up, jump shot. No. Shaq offensive rebound. These guys in deep. Slam dunk.
Well, the big fella active on the offensive glass. Dale Davis giving him a lot in the back pocket, as everybody normally does, to Shaquille.
Lakers lead it 7-4. Shaq looks very active and very nimble so far. Bonzi Wells goes baseline inside of Shaquille O'Neal. The little floater nicely made as he got Shaq away from him defensively.
Well, whoever was guarding Bonzi that time gave up on the play.
Lakers turn it over. Kobe at the other end quickly looking for Robert Horry on the run out. Pass a little too long. Lakers still lead it, however, 7-6.
That's one area where the Lakers have to continue to work on keeping possession of the ball.
Pippen down the lane, looks for somebody to give it to in traffic. The ball was deflected. Pippen turned it over. Here comes Kobe. Fox running left side. Kobe, pull-up jump shot, double clutch. Maybe didn't see Pippen from behind. Kobe looking for the foul, and here comes Wells out of the backcourt. Wells pulls the ball up, goes to Pippen into the corner to Anderson. Anderson averaging about 15 points a game on the year. I'm not sure who that pass was intended to. Dale Davis goes to track it down. Rasheed Wallace for three. Boy, is he talented. Buries the long-range jumper out of the left corner.
Well, we've said it many times. That's one of the things that makes him so difficult. He just knows the opposition, takes him wherever he wants to take.
A 37% shooter from outside the arc, and he's taken now 190. Shaq double team, good pass to Horry in the lane. Not a good pass this time. Oh, Fisher beats the attacks the defense. Dunked it off the back iron. Derek Fisher attacking the big trees. Threw it off the back iron, up and over and out.
That's the way you attack, though, Derek. Don't worry about that one. Go up with aggression. Just took his eye off her for a minute. Thought that Dale Davis was really going to challenge and didn't.
9-7, the Lakers trail. Wells has got it on the clear out. Kobe coming over to help pull up. Jump shot 17 feet, Wells short. And Kobe's got the rebound easily. Boy, he's running so much more comfortably, isn't he, Stu?
That's what happens with a day off with him.
Rick Fox for three. Oh, missed it badly, and the rebound deflected. Oh, I thought it went off Anderson, but instead it is given to the Blazers, ruled off of Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq's left hand got the basketball. Shaq didn't sell it to the officials. He's pointing one way, walking the other.
Anderson out of the backcourt, around a screen from Davis, continues on the dribble, tough fall away, jump shot way off the mark. The Blazers shooting poorly early. Fox has got it, nice move behind his back. The Lakers have numbers. Lob pass inside to Shaq, around Rasheed Wallace. The basket counts and the foul.
And now that's what you do in transition. If you've got a big, especially Shaquille, running the floor like that, don't give it to him early. Wait till he's in a position where he can just catch it and then go ahead and do something with it. And that beats giving it to a guy around the perimeter who's going to take a jumper, go for the sure thing, and that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Good play by Rick Fox, hustling after that loose ball. Shaq on the free throw. That a little bit long. Dale Davis takes the rebound. The Lakers and Blazers now tied at 9. 7:30 remaining in the first. Pippen goes baseline, drops it out of bounds, and Pippen has 2 turnovers.
Well, harassed by both Kobe and Robert Horry, and that's always a good matchup with Kobe Bryant going up against Scottie Pippen.
Fisher walking the ball into the front court. Shaq comes up to set a screen. Instead, the ball reversed right side. Backdoor cut. Inside, Fisher had it picked up by Wells. Outside to Horry. Shaq's got it deep. Pushed. And Dale Davis is complaining on the play.
Well, when you're playing against someone as big, as strong as Shaquille, you're just trying to survive. Dale Davis is saying, all I did was just hold my ground, even though I pushed both hands in his back up around the shoulder area. How's that a foul?
As the entry pass was going into Shaq, Dale Davis put both hands in Shaq's back, pushed him as hard as he could. Nice move by Fisher down the lane, missed the layup.
Again, great move, but you got to finish those.
Pippen pulls up for the 3 and has an answer. That's a 5-point switch. The Blazers lead it 12-9.
Always happens when you blow a layup, the opposition scores.
Horry bringing the ball out of the backcourt. Fisher on the right wing. Kobe goes back door again, still guarded by Bonzi Wells. Fox wants to get in the lane against Pippen, looking for somebody to go to. That's a pretty good spot to Kobe Bryant. Misses that. The rebound is tipped and chased down and corralled by Pippen. Pippen quickly out of the backcourt, crossover dribble, bad pass. Well, I don't know what Pippen saw there. The Lakers read that play. Ball deflected out. Pippen's turned the ball over 3 times.
Well, he missed the guy that he should have given the ball to. In the corner on the semi-break was a guy wide open. 2 seconds earlier, he has him. He keeps the ball too long. Then there's too much congestion for the pass that he attempted.
12-9, the Lakers trail it. Kobe into the front court. Kobe with 5 quick points, one on a long-range bomb and the other on a slam dunk. And now Kobe turns it over after being double-teamed. Wells with it, good ball movement. Pippen down the lane, long left-handed layup is good by Pippen. The Lakers trail it 14-9. Kobe at the other end looking for Shaq, hit on there. Oh, missed the jump shot. It was a tough try in that mid-range area. Hit hard on the shooting arm. Kobe will shoot a couple free throws.
Well, they catch Rasheed Wallace with the foul, so that'll be his first. Kobe will go to the, second foul on Rasheed. Kobe will go to the line to shoot 2. Kobe had that turnover a second ago. You do not want to get dribble to a corner. Pick up your dribble against teams as active defensively and as long as this Blazer unit.
We'll check for sure, but I think they have changed the foul. It has come off of Rasheed Wallace and been given officially to Derek Anderson. Kobe at the free throw line, shooting 83% on the year. Good on the first.
Well, he's made a real chase after Tracy McGrady in the scoring title, but Tracy McGrady, I believe, tonight had 52 points. So, but not that Kobe's even interested in that, but it has become very, very interesting to everybody else.
Going into tonight's play, McGrady was averaging 30.6 points per game. Kobe, 30.4. Wells with it right side, both free throws good by Bryant. The Lakers trailed 14-11 just inside of 6 minutes to play. Wallace with it again. Rasheed now with just one personal foul. They just changed it. And again, the Blazers turn it over. Scotty looking for a foul. He got knocked to the floor. There's no whistle. Kobe into the front court. Fox is open. Pippen closes out on him. Scottie Pippen, one of the game's best defenders, maybe all time. Shaq with it, double team. The double is still there. Davis sort of baiting it outside the rim. Fox came up well short. Rasheed Wallace strongly with the rebound.
And immediately they get the ball to Scottie Pippen. That's what you want to do. Get it to your point guard as fast as possible.
Kobe almost had a steal. Monty Wells down the lane. Gives a nice pass to Dale Davis, who makes a 15-footer. Blazers lead at 16-11.
Well, Lakers gone into a little bit of a dry spell here. Phil Jackson's going to call a timeout. 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Lakers trailing the Portland Trail Blazers by 5. The score, the Blazers 16, the Lakers 11. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Well, the Lakers trailing the Blazers 16-11, 5:11 to go in the quarter, and Rasheed Wallace, he's really gotten off to a nice start, taking 3 shots, and guess what? He's made all 3. That's bad news. You have a guy as good as him making his first 3. He starts to really get going. That could be trouble for whoever's guarding him. Robert Horry will make the adjustment. Since the 9 games he's been back since return from suspension, he's averaged 24 points, shooting 54% from the field.
Kind of interesting, Stu. The Blazers at 35-18, and obviously they were relatively close to that at the All-Star break, but not one Blazer was voted to the All-Star game by either the coaches in the Western Conference or the fans. They're having an outstanding season. Fox to inbound, 19 on the shot clock. The Lakers shooting very poorly, just 4 of 13. Shaq and Kobe, the only Lakers to score. Kareem Rush on the floor now for Derek Fisher, around the screen, out on the perimeter. Fox has got it straight away. Ball goes right side, inside to Shaq now. 5 on the shot clock. Shaq, jump hook. Good play coming out of the timeout.
That's going to be a tough match now for Kareem Rush to run the offense. If he's going to be guarded as he was that time by Scottie Pippen, he better be careful.
16-13, Lakers trail. Pippen's got 5 quick points, although he's turned it over. Missed on that, but he was fouled on the jump shot.
No, that was Kareem Rush holding on Derek Anderson. Derek tried a nice quick cut, and Kareem Rush relaxed a little bit after the pass, and then had to hold on and got caught.
Bonzi Wells will inbound, 15 on the shot clock, 4:44 remaining in the period. Pippen with it straight away, guarded now by Kobe. Anderson gets in the lane, back out to Pippen. Nice pass, wide open look. Pippen now off quickly with 7 points for the Blazers.
Well, there was another drive and kick. Somebody has got to know that Shaquille is back there. You don't want to help out, but Shaquille is there to help.
18-13, Lakers trail it. Kobe down in the low post, guarded by Anderson. Kobe turns, fall away jump shot. That's good again.
That's just a remarkable shot. He didn't even put the ball on the floor, just pivoted and shot.
Kobe with 9 first quarter points. Portland quickly at the other end. Pippen throws up a brick, and Shaq easily takes the rebound.
I like Scottie Pippen to come down and shoot a lot. I think that takes them out of what they have him on the floor to do.
Shaq's got it back to the basket, looking for cutters, wants to go to work, gets in the lane, head fake, finger roll!
Boy, he looked like Wilt to steal on that was finger roll.
That was very pretty. An artistic choice by Shaq. He scores back-to-back baskets. Wells goes baseline, kicks out to Wallace. Wallace looking for another 3, misses that. Rebound high in the air, battled for, and it'll be ruled off of Shaq. He's looking for a foul. Dale Davis over the back, won't get the call. The Blazers will have it with a new clock.
Well, there's no question that Shaquille touched the ball last, but the question Shaquille is asking is, how come I can't get a over the back foul?
Quickly inbounded to Pippen. Boy, that's too easy. Inbounds play. Pippen, just like he was shooting in warm-ups, right off glass for yet another basket. Rush coming out of the backcourt, picked up by Anderson. Fox looks right side, good pressure defense on the backdoor cut. Shaq's got it, cross-court pass over to Kareem. Rush sets his feet. 19-footer is good.
It's nice to see the young head make his first shot, because I really think that his confidence is tied in to his first couple of shots.
Anderson comes back the other end outside to Pippen, looking to be very aggressive offensively. Bonzi Wells spots up for three, misses badly, and here comes Fox out of the backcourt. Takes the ball into the middle. Kobe running right side, now clears into the corner. Fox has got it, waiting for Shaq to join the party. Outside to Robert Horry, down the lane, left-handed layup, no good. Should have finished that, Rob, but he will shoot a couple of free throws.
Well, got pushed on the play and did a great job, though, of attacking. Did a smart thing, keeping it away from the defense with his left hand, but just didn't get it to fall. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. The Lakers trail the Blazers 20-19. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Now let's send it down courtside to Bill McDonald. Bill?
Thank you, Paul. From a Portland perspective tonight, you know, Mo Cheeks, not at least publicly, he's saying a must-win situation. He wants to see where this team is playing Shaq. First time Shaq has played against Portland this year. Mo Cheeks also is looking for 48 full minutes. You know, forget about that game 3 years ago in the playoffs. It seems every time Portland comes in here, they have a 5 or 10 minute lapse that costs them a game. And also for Scottie Pippen, the most important thing, think about this. Last 3 games, he has yet to play over 26 minutes. Pacing himself, I think he'll play more than that tonight. We'll see. Back up to you, Paul.
Yeah, he's pacing himself. He's been in the league 16, 17 years. That's him old legs. He knows he can't go too long and be very, very effective.
Mark Madsen comes on for the first time, and to Bill McDonald's point, the Blazers defeated Seattle, New York, and Golden State all relatively easily, so Scottie Pippen could take some time off. Again, only played 15 minutes on Wednesday night as Robert Horry makes the first of 2 free throws as Shaq goes to the sideline. 9 first quarter minutes, 8 points, 2 rebounds.
This is about what I expected as far as time frame from Shaquille. Play about 10 minutes or 9 minutes in the first quarter. Again, about 8 minutes or so in the second, and then see how he feels after intermission.
Devin George also on for the Lakers. Again, the Lakers coming off a 93-87 victory Wednesday night at Utah. Pippen into the front court, 2:45 remaining in the first. The Lakers back on top, 21-20. Wells gets down the lane, bad pass, another turnover. Here comes Kobe. Kobe against Pippen. Over! Pippen slam dunk, 2 hands.
Well, Pippen tried to create an angle where he could go for the block with the left hand. Kobe didn't bite on it and just attacked the rim with 2 hands.
What a smart play by Kobe, leading the way with 11 first quarter points. Pippen with it away from Horry. Pippen tries to answer at the other end, blows the layup. The rebound is taken by Devin George. Kobe into the front court. Kobe rhythm dribble, pull up jump shot. Good again. Kobe's got 13. The Lakers lead it 25-20.
I don't understand Scottie Pippen on that last play. Nobody was even there to make him break concentration. He just flat missed the layup.
Inside to Wallace, continually guarded by Horry, turns, oh, nice move, flows right around Robert Horry, slam dunk. Rasheed Wallace is a brilliant basketball player.
Nice read, nice read. He's been facing up and taking the jumper this time. Quick step around Robert Horry.
Madsen's got it, hands off to Kobe. Comes to set a screen, Bonzi Wells now on Kobe. Kobe feeling it, pulls up, makes another 18-footer off the left wing.
Nobody's on Kobe. They're in the neighborhood, but they're not on Kobe.
Wells goes baseline. Devin George tried to get in front and draw the charge. Instead, he will be called for the blocking foul.
That's a good call by the official, and that brings a stoppage in the action, time to bring in players for both teams. Derek Fisher coming back for the Lakers, and Sabonis coming on the floor along with Jeff McGinnis. Blocking foul was called on Devin George, and that'll be Devin's first foul. Ball out of bounds to the Blazers.
Both teams out of fouls. That was the Lakers' first in the last 2 minutes. The Blazers were already out of fouls. McGinnis with it, played the last 3 seasons with the Clippers. Outside to Rasheed Wallace, who's going to guard Sabonis. Madsen is trying to. Sabonis just dwarfs him. 5 on the shot clock. Wallace turnaround, jump shot, rattles in and out. Good defense by the Lakers.
Nice help by Kobe when the spin move by Rasheed Wallace.
Fisher with it. Kobe, fall away jump shot. Missed that. Everybody is surprised Devin George kept it alive momentarily. Sabonis has the rebound, and here comes McGinnis into the front court.
Well, if the Blazers are smart, they'll run their offense through Sabonis. He's a very good passer.
Crossover dribble. Sabonis has got it now and throws a bullet right on target to Bonzi Wells for the slam dunk.
Well, the Lakers were scrambled that time defensively. That wasn't a play where he made a great pass. It was just a play where he recognized the open man.
27-24, Lakers lead it. Wells out all over Kobe again. Both teams are out of fouls. Kobe pull up jump shot again, missed that wide left. Anderson takes the rebound. Into the front court to Wells, away from Kobe. Kobe takes the foul, and that means free throws for the Blazers, Bonzi Wells.
Well, free throws coming to Wells as substitution coming in the game, and that's Ruben Patterson. The scouting report on Ruben Patterson: defense. He's a very, very good defensive player. Bills himself as the Kobe stopper, brings a lot of energy into the game, but at times tries to do too much.
Was interesting. Phil Jackson was being interviewed a couple of games ago, and with the trading deadline approaching, as Wells makes the first free throw, he was, a trade that shouldn't have been made or one that he would like to go back on. And he mentioned Ruben Patterson's name. He said, Ruben was in camp with us a couple of years ago. We should have kept him. He really likes his defensive intensity and athleticism.
Well, everybody does. I mean, he's really a very, very good defender, and he's good around the offensive glass, so you have to be aware of him at all times.
27-26, the Lakers lead it. Shot pocket 15, game clock 5 ticks behind, so the Blazers will get the ball back. The Lakers might try to take this as late as they can. Fisher looking for somewhere to go. That's a pretty good place, looking for Kobe. Now Fisher with 5 with 4. Offensive foul. Lowered that left shoulder, and Jeff McGinnis took the charge.
Well, they cut Kobe off. They wanted to run their weave where they get the ball to Kobe. They took that away, so Fish tries to go the other way, uses his left arm just enough away from his body to influence the official to make the call.
Pretty good acting job by McGinnis, but that's part of the game. Rasheed Wallace, long three-pointer. Kobe with it. A three-quarter court shot. Oh, just off the backboard. It had plenty of distance.
When it left, I thought it was going in. Everything else he throws up goes in. Why not that one? We played one quarter, and Kobe, he's got 15 of the Lakers, 27. The Lakers lead it by 1, 27-26. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Well, the Lakers lead the Blazers by 1, 27-26 at the end of the first quarter. And Kobe Bryant, well, Kobe Bryant is being Kobe Bryant. He had a pretty effective first quarter. He's got 15 points in the 12 minutes played in that quarter, and did it against a number of defenders, a number of different ways, and that sweet-looking jump shot still right on target. Most consecutive games are 40-point games. Well, Kobe Bryant's got 7. So where does that put him on the all-time list? Wilt Chamberlain. They're right ahead of him with 8, and then Michael Jordan did it 9 times. Then, there's Wilt Chamberlain's name again 10 times, and then at the top, Wilt yet again. He had it done twice. 14 consecutive games where he scored 40 or more. That is remarkable.
Kobe's on pace for 60. And there is Wilt Chamberlain, his jersey retired up on the Wall of Fame here at Staples Center. Lost Wilt way too early. A wonderful man and obviously a great athlete. McGinnis with it in the corner, goes to Wells. Wells being pretty well kept in check by the Lakers. Kobe makes him take a tough shot, misses it. Madsen with a rebound. Shaq starting the second period on the sideline.
You know, Shaq's in there. They got Mark playing power forward.
Wow, missed that. How do I miss Shaq? Kobe pulled up over the stopper, Ruben Patterson. So Shaq does start the period. And Mark Madsen playing some minutes in place of Robert Horry. Behind the back to Wallace, misses that 3 badly. Hand off, Wells with it, fumbles, found Shaq. Outside to Sabonis, 22-footer, and Arvydas Sabonis has got a sweet stroke. Knocks down the jump shot.
Bonzi Wells went baseline. Shaq was standing there. He ran into Shaq and then took 2 steps backwards after a little bit of contact.
Kobe's got it, goes to Madsen. Works right side. Madsen comes over to set a screen. The double team comes out. Rasheed Wallace ran out to help.
That was nice defense by the Blazers.
Forced Kobe all the way near the midcourt line. Shaq knows the clock, 5 on it. He gets in the lane, little jump hook. Needs a roll, doesn't get it. Sabonis with a rebound.
Nice looking jump hook though by the big fella. Nice rhythm to it and everything.
I think Shaq's looked very, very good. Looked quick from the very start. Lakers lead it 29-28. The runner by McGinnis, that's his game. He is very good at that floating shot mid-range.
Well, good change of direction. That's what freed him up. The screen was set one way, and he went the opposite direction.
Fisher's got it left side now to George above the three-point line. Shaq wants to go. He's just backing down on Sabonis, and a holding foul is going to be called. That's going to go against Jeff McGinnis. Goes over to apologize to Shaq. You got to be on good terms with a big fella. Goes inside after he obviously grabbed him.
You know, you think that Sabonis is, you know, taller than Shaq. You know, so a guy that can absorb maybe a couple of the boom-boom moves, but when he gives you 2 or 3 of those, then you are definitely destined to get in trouble.
Nice play by McGinnis. He stole the ball from Shaq, deflected it towards the Laker bench, threw it back onto the floor off of Kobe. Good play by McGinnis, forcing the turnover as the Lakers trail 30-29. Anderson with it high on the dribble, working left side. Sabonis, Patterson, Rasheed Wallace along with McGinnis on the floor now. McGinnis goes left side again. That floater up over the top. He's knocked to the floor and fouled, and it'll be free throws for Jeff McGinnis.
Well, that's his game, as you mentioned. He loves to get in there and take that quick little floater. It never, I mean, doesn't seem to be on balance all the time, but makes a good move out of this time. Gets fouled. 2 fouls now on Derek Fisher. Jeff McGinnis to shoot a pair.
McGinnis out of North Carolina in his 6th season. It took him a while to get into the NBA. He was waived. He played in Greece and then signed on after a stint in the CBA where he was the MVP with the Clippers and had a couple of very, very good seasons. 14 points, 6 assists last year before being let go by the Clippers and signed with Portland as a free agent. Both free throws are good. It's 32-29. Lakers trail. Fisher with it. A lot of backcourt and full court pressure by Portland. Devin George comes to the top of the key to help out. 13 on the shot clock, looking inside. Shaq's got it. Shaq wants to go to work. Kobe's available on the outside. Oh, nice pass to Devin George. Slam dunk over Sabonis.
Well, over Sabonis. Sabonis doesn't get much under those feet anymore. If he can get a telephone book under it, he's doing good.
Well, Devin's going to say it was over Sabonis. Sabonis is 7-3. 32-31. Lakers trail, miss on the outside. George easily takes the rebound. Shaq running the floor very comfortably. Kobe looking inside, instead goes to the corner to Madsen. Brings it back to Kobe, pull up 19-foot jump shot. Perfect right through the bottom. Kobe has got 19.
Well, so Rasheed Wallace was running right at him, and I tell you, Mo Cheeks not happy about that defensive sequence. Jumped up immediately and now takes a timeout. Yes, the Lakers getting back into this with some good hustle plays. Now lead the Blazers thanks to that last jumper by Kobe Bryant. The Lakers lead it 33-32. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Coors Original, real golden beer. By the Mercedes-Benz dealers of Southern California, affordable luxury, great value. By Southwest Airlines, bringing people together with low fares. And by Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order.
Well, the Lakers leading the Blazers 33-32, 9:06 to go in the half. Couple of final scores from around the NBA. The Dallas Mavericks beat the Rockets 100-85. The Rockets now trail the Lakers by a half a game for that 8th and final spot in the West. Also a final, Phoenix went to Toronto and got beat 92-89. The Raptors now 5-2 since the return of Vince Carter. The Western Conference still really up for grabs in the last few spots. Dallas leads the way, followed by Sacramento, San Antonio, Portland, Minnesota, Utah, then Phoenix. The Lakers and the Rockets all bunched together there, 7, 8, and 9.
McGinnis goes left side to Anderson. The Lakers shooting the ball very well after a cold start. Started 3 and 14, have made 10 out of their last 14. Backdoor passes missed by Sabonis. Give the Blazers another turnover. That's their 6th.
That was a nice looking play though by Sabonis. The pass was beautiful. Just Anderson could not reach down far enough to get it.
Brian Shaw now on for Kobe, inside to Shaq, about 15 feet right side. Spins, gets inside Sabonis, off glass. No, Madsen with the offensive rebound. Put back, no. Devin George follows up and in. Basket will not count. Mark Madsen, with the initial play, earned 2 free throws.
Nice offensive rebound by Mark Madsen. Madsen should be the guy at the free throw line. Again, if he just, I think, uses his left hand, he goes up very nicely to get it with 2 hands. The But go up there, keep it away from the defender. He puts it in his right, and Sabonis hits him right on the elbow. If that's in his left, Sabonis can't even get to it. But he will get 2 free throws. Mark, show him what you can do from 15 feet.
You really want that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Mark Madsen is playing with so much more
Yep.
confidence these days. And confidence, I can't say enough about confidence, especially in players that are coming in off the bench.
Talked to Mark before the game, and he was just bubbling as he needs a bounce, doesn't get it, a lane violation, so Madsen will get back for another. But it had been a struggle so far this year. Remember, Mark missed the early going the first 12, 13 games with that injured hamstring, and it's been hard for him to find his niche on this team this season, but he's found it very importantly the last couple of games.
Well, Brian Shaw in for Kobe, so that means the Lakers are going to have to obviously run their offense through Shaquille, but the other guys now are going to really look, or have to look, to step it up.
Madsen good on both free throws. He's now 9 for 21 from the free throw line. Zach Randolph on. Second season out of Michigan State. Patterson on the weave. Sabonis staying on the perimeter. Patterson, boy, Portland really playing on the perimeter. Here comes Anderson, looks inside, kicks back outside. Good play by Derek Fisher, deflecting that pass from Sabonis to McGinnis. Only 5 on the shot clock.
Sabonis is so, unselfish. If he fakes that pass, he's got an absolute easy shot for him, but he doesn't fake it, and Derek gets a hand on it.
Anderson comes away from Shaw. Looks up, jump fake, pump fake, hard to get that one off. Ball comes to Shaw. Shaw's got it, almost run over by Shaq. The Lakers quickly into the front court. Fisher around the screen, had some room at 15 feet, instead clears all the way to the corner. Madsen down inside, give it up to, oh, nice layup is good. Shaq was wide open on the weak side.
Come on,
but Madsen finished it.
Who would you rather have shooting it there, Shaq or Madsen?
I'll take that make by Mark Madsen, mind you. Lakers lead 37-32. McGinnis down the lane off glass, and Jeff McGinnis is getting penetration against the Laker defense.
But again, he's utilizing high screens. Sabonis is out there, and he's going either way. Fish again in the pinball machine.
McGinnis 6 quick points off the bench. Shaq has got it facing up 12 feet left of the goal. Turns his back to the basket outside to Fisher. Fisher gets away from Anderson. 19-footer looked good, was a little bit short. McGinnis with the rebound. Here come the Blazers looking to run. Got to look for Randolph down inside. Patterson pull up, jump shot, not even close.
You got to know your game. You got to know your limitations. Ruben, take it to the rack. That's more your game.
George with it, looks inside to Shaq. Shaq's got it back to the basket. Single covered, working on Sabonis. Back inside, pump fake, up and under. No, he used his left hand. Not going to get to the free throw line. You better get back defensively. Patterson ahead of the pack and puts that one home for the Blazers.
Well, Shaq does a great job of using his left. I thought he should have used the glass, though. He used that shot and not try to use the glass. Tough one to make under pressure.
37-36. The Lakers lead it inside to Shaq once again. He wants a basket. They got basket, will not count. Nice move by Shaq. The holding foul will go against Sabonis.
When he takes that long step against most players, but that long step, he normally gets his shoulder past the defender, and then he can open up a little bit easier. He did a great job that time on Sabonis.
The Lakers to inbound. We've seen Shaq now play 14 minutes. What do you think of him physically coming off the 3 missed games?
I think he looks very, very good right now. The key is going to be how he responds after intermission, and then again, obviously, after the ball game.
Dale Davis comes back on for Sabonis, so Shaq will have a big size advantage now, and Devin George knows it and goes there. 8 on the shot clock. Nice pass from Shaq out to Devin George. 18-footer is good. There's the assist to Shaq.
There's the presence of Shaquille. You throw it in the post, they double team, and all of a sudden you got a wide open 15-footer.
39-36, Lakers lead. McGinnis with it, goes right side to Patterson. Rasheed Wallace back in for the Blazers, turn and faces. Goes back outside, McGinnis 18-footer straight away. He's been the best Portland Trailblazer so far tonight, Stu.
Yeah, he has really brought them some real production off the bench, really good energy as well.
With that make, he's got 8 points. Davis bodying on Shaq. Shaq spins baseline, drops the ball out of bounds. The Blazers will have it off the turnover.
Well, Dale Davis got away with one that time. Right before Shaquille tried his spin move, got pushed in the back. No call from the official.
Anderson with it on at the point. Rasheed Wallace down in the low post, wrestling with Madsen. Wallace has it. Wallace stutter step, turn, fakes, hands off to Anderson. The Lakers got lost defensively. Anderson with a slam dunk, and the Blazers retake the lead 40-39.
Well, that's a play there where Shaquille could go and help on that play and leave Dale Davis. If Dale Davis wants to take a jump shot, Let it be taken. Let him take as many as he likes. Phil Jackson wants a timeout. 5:35 to go in the half. The Lakers now trailing the Blazers 40-39. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Well, the Lakers trailing the Blazers 40-39 thanks to really good production off the bench by Jeff McInnes. Hasn't been in the game but 8 minutes. He's been very, very productive in that 8-minute stretch. He's got 3 shots attempted, 3 shots made en route to 8 points. He's been very, very instrumental in their 1-point lead.
Kobe back in the game for the Lakers with his 19 points. Out there with Fisher. Robert Horry also back on with Shaq. Fisher's got it, goes to Shaq. Fisher goes left side, around the screen from Shaquille. Stutter step, looking for somewhere to go for on the shot clock. Takes a tough fall-away jump shot and gets it to fall.
Wow, was that difficult? I actually thought he turned the wrong way. Obviously, the pivot was good, but he had Kobe coming off a screen on the other side.
41-40. Lakers back on top. Fisher's first basket on 4 attempts. Rasheed Wallace head and shoulder fake, loses the ball momentarily, steps back 18-footer, no. Battle for the rebound. Fisher out hustles Rasheed Wallace. Here come the Lakers, 2-on-1. Fisher pass to Robert Horry, thinks better of it, takes it back outside. Kobe fumbles at the 3-point line, now has it around his screen, stops it for a long 3. Shaq's got the offensive rebound. Good night. Slam dunk Shaq.
Shaq set a screen at the top and didn't just stand there. Shot goes up. Shaq attacks the offensive glass, gets the easy deuce.
43-40, Lakers lead, 4:30 remaining in the first half. Scottie Pippen at the scorer's table. He'll be back in shortly. Outside to McInnes, again that floater. Horry came over to help. Shaq, nice rebound. Right side to Fisher, quickly into the front court. George available for a 3 if Derek sees him. He can't see him because he's being fouled by Ruben Patterson.
Good change of speed that time by Derek Fisher. But the last basket the Lakers got, Shaquille sets the screen. Kobe shoots the 3. Shaquille immediately attacks. Shots missed, and there's the big fella utilizing that skill. Go ahead and throw it down for deuce. That's good hustle play by Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq's got 10 now to go along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Blazers are out of fouls so far in the period. 4:18 remaining. The Lakers with only 1 team foul. Fisher, nice cut by Devin George. Jump shot, no good. Shaq tried for the rebound, lost it out of bounds. Phil Jackson, the rest of the Lakers, and from my view, Dale Davis knocked that ball out of bounds, and the officials are going to talk about it.
They're talking about it, but they're not changing it. I think the official went up to him and said to him, "Are you absolutely sure of that?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right, I'll take it then."
A short conversation gives the ball to the Blazers. Lakers leading at 43-40. Kobe with a steal. Going in against Pippen. Change of pace. Oh, he put Pippen away, slowed down a little bit, let Pippen go by, and Kobe with a layup now has 21.
So another bad pass by the Blazers. This time it was Dale Davis making the errant throw.
7 turnovers for the Blazers. They've been really sloppy in their half court and sometimes out on the break. Here comes Wallace backing back down, and a jump hook turning over Robert Horry is good. He now has 11, first basket in the quarter.
When you leave anybody on an island with Rasheed Wallace, you're going to be in trouble. And Robert, as good a defender as he is, found out.
Shaq had it, gave to Horry, who brings it back to Shaq, outside to Fisher above the 3-point line. George with it, also above the arc. Kobe now on the right wing, one dribble right side, pull up, jump shot, no. Anderson with a tough rebound in traffic. Here come the Blazers, left side to Pippen. Cross-court pass to Rasheed Wallace all kinds of time, and missed a wide open 3-point shot up, over, and out, and the Lakers will have it.
All right, when you make those 3-point shots in transition, they look good, obviously, but when you miss them and you've got numbers with the court spread, you should really take advantage of that fact. You don't get to the free throw line shooting long-range shot.
With as much size as the Blazers have, and they like to post up Bonzi Wells, and I know Rasheed Wallace just scored down in the post, they are taking a lot of jump shots in this first half. Fisher with it, right side, something about big number 34 being back in the contest. Horry straight away looking for Shaq. He's got it 12 feet left to the basket, backing down the jump hook. Oh, rattled in and out, heartbreak. Wallace with the rebound. Pippen quickly out of the backcourt. Lakers continue to lead 45-42, just under 2:40 to go in the first half. Anderson with it, left side above the 3-point line, runs right over Derek Fisher.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that. You've got to get your head or shoulders past the defender. He gets Derek Fisher right in the middle of the chest. That was a bad call. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the half. The Lakers leading the Blazers 45-42. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
The Lakers 45, the Blazers 42, 2:35 remaining in the first half. Now let's pause 10 seconds. This is the world champion Lakers Basketball Network.
It's not fast food. It's Applebee's Food Fast. Pick it up, take it home. It's Applebee's to go. Eating good in the neighborhood.
Coming up at halftime on Fox Sports Net. Stay tuned for a preview of tonight's Southern California Sports Report. And on KLAC and the Lakers Radio Network, it's Larry Burnett at the half. Paul Sunderland with Stu Lance and Bill McDonald. The Lakers come out of that timeout. 2:35 remaining. 45-42 is the lead.
Well, since December 21st, the Blazers have the best record from that time, 22-7. San Antonio 21-7. Dallas 21-8, along with Minnesota, and the Lakers 18-7.
Well, nice to see the Lakers in that bunch. They needed to make a move, no doubt about it. Wells with it on the weave outside to Pippen, goes into Wallace. Ori goes over. Good rotation defense. Shaq strongly with a rebound inside. Who's that off of? It'll be off of Pippen. The Lakers will have the basketball.
Good challenge of shots that time by the Lakers. Rasheed Wallace had his shot challenge, had to change it just a bit, enough to make him miss.
Kobe takes a handoff from Robert Ory with a full head of steam. Double teamed on the out to Kareem Rush. Just on out of that timeout. Back out to Kobe. This is a long two-pointer by Kobe. Just had his toe on the line. Kobe's got 23. The Lakers lead at 47-42. Inside to Wallace, comes out of the double team, keeps the dribble alive. He's doubled by Kareem Rush. Outside to Anderson, wide open, rings in and out. Shaq, another nice rebound.
Very nice rebound, both hands, and immediately got the ball to Kobe.
Kobe, pull-up jump shot once again, good again. Kobe ends up on his wall at another long two-pointer. You got to watch out for Scotty at the other end. Lakers now lead at 49-42.
Kobe really absolutely on fire again from the perimeter.
Davis working against Shaq, takes it down inside, thinks better of it, kicks outside to Wallace. Good to see Rasheed Wallace above the three-point line. 6 on the shot clock. There goes Wells down inside. He's knocked to the floor, and the foul is going to be on either Devin George or Shaq. We'll sort that out. It is on Devin George. Bonzi Wells staying down on the floor. He probably ran into the wall, meaning Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, he's got his hands near his eyes, so maybe he got poked in the eye as well. Let's hope not, because that obviously can lead to very serious injury. We got a 20-second timeout on the world champion Lakers Basketball Network. Well, he's back up, he being Bonzi Wells. The Lakers leading 49-42, and Bonzi trying to see out of that right eye. Trying to attack the basket when Devin George goes up. Shaquille comes over, and Shaquille's left arm strikes him in the eye area. That's where the contact was, and you run into the left anything of Shaquille, you're going to come up on the bad end of that.
Pippen will inbound for the Trailblazers. Inside to Anderson. 13 on the shot clock. Outside to Pippen. Right side to Wells. Good perimeter shooter. One-on-one. Oh, nice steal by Devin George. Picked his pocket clean. Bonzi Wells coming back the other way. Knocked Devin George down. The crowd wants a foul. The ball was deflected out of bounds, but what a pick by Devin.
Well, Bonzi shows him the basketball as he goes up, and from the floor to the ground, that's where you can strip it. Devin does just that, and then from behind, Devin has the ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be Laker basketball as Ruben Patterson comes back into the game for Bonzi Wells.
1:10 remaining. Again, the third meeting of the year. Bonzi Wells hearing it from the crowd here at Staples. It's a good hustle play. He was just trying to get the ball back.
There was no intent there whatsoever.
Ori's got it. Looking for Kobe. Guarded now by Patterson. Lakers lead 49-42. Kobe misses that long jump shot. Blazers looking to run. Pass into the front court. Rasheed Wallace stops up for 3.
I can't believe that shot. Honest to goodness. Why would you take that shot unless the clock is absolutely running out?
That might be the worst shot selection I've seen all season. Shaq with it down inside, looking for some space.
He's out of bounds.
Yeah, stepped out of bounds. Phil Jackson wanting a foul that he was bumped. He was bumped 3 or 4 times. I guess they were waiting for the 5th.
Yeah, you gotta level the playing field with Shaquille, I guess. But you have to penalize Shaquille because he's bigger and stronger than everybody else.
49-42. Lakers on top. Good last 3 or 4 minutes for the Lakers, particularly at the defensive end. Pippen with it, looking for cutters. Anderson coming off a screen. Anderson's got it away from Rush, gets in the lane outside to Wallace. 7 on the shot clock. Pippen for 3, misses that badly. Long rebound comes to Davis.
Remember, long shot, long rebound. As a rebounder, you have to get yourself prepared to start boxing out even further out.
Now the Blazers will settle for the last shot of the first half. 12 on the shot clock. Game clock about a second and a half behind. Anderson with it, gets into a seam outside to Wallace. Boy, he took that shot way too early. Robert Horry tips the ball onto the floor. Wallace isn't playing, he's into that court. Kareem Rush, pull up 15. Oh! About a 30-footer for Kareem Rush, just off the iron, but I don't know what Rasheed Wallace is thinking at the end of the half. But the Lakers will take it and the lead in at halftime. The score at the break is the Lakers 49, the Blazers 42. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Now let's go to Michael Eaves with the Southern California Sports Report. Looking forward to the start of the second half. The Lakers lead 49-42. First, the leading scorers for the Lakers, Stu.
Well, the Lakers are led by who else? Number 8, Kobe Bryant, 25 points. Shaquille with 10. Devin George had 4. The Blazers, well, they were led by Rasheed Wallace with 11. Scottie Pippen had 9 in a hurry, and Jeff McGinnis off the bench with 8. The Lakers, as a team, shot the ball pretty effectively in that first half. They made, what did they make? 49%. The Blazers ended up at 43%. Three-point shooting, the Blazers are shooting themselves out of it. 2 out of 13. Lakers not much better. 1 out of 7. And rebounding, 21 for the Lakers, 17 for the Blazers.
Rasheed Wallace after a quick start. There is the jersey, the retired jersey of Chick Hearn, and yesterday a very, very special ceremony at the Encino Post Office, frequented for over 20 years by Chick and Marge. And there is the lovely bride of Chick Hearn. James Worthy was there, Derek Fisher, in the ceremony to unveil the renaming of the Encino Post Office in honor of Francis Dale Chick Hearn. Really, really a nice ceremony yesterday.
It was very nice. It was nice to see that Congress didn't have to take 2 years or so to take care of that.
Pippen with it right side, inside now to Rasheed Wallace. Made 4 out of his first 7. That's got to be either a jump ball or a travel, and it will be a jump ball between Kobe or Rasheed. And after making 4 out of his first 7, Stu, he missed 6 out of his next 7.
Well, that's what shooting is all about. The Blazers ended that half making 1 out of their last 9 shots. That's what bad shot selection will do for you.
Jump ball. Kobe tries to steal it quickly, and he does. The Lakers have possession.
The shorter player has the advantage in those kind of jump balls. They get to leave the ground a lot earlier.
Horry, Fox, Shaq, Fisher, and Kobe to start for the Lakers. We'll set the Blazers lineup for you in a moment. Shaq deep position. Outside to Fisher. Oh, good close out by Pippen, but the bumping foul, and he reached out and just bumped Derek Fisher off his path, and Pippen picks up his second personal.
That's the hardest thing in defense, really, is to close out on a shooter that has a dribble left. You have to close out under control, maybe challenge the shot, but still keep the guy in front of you. That is very hard to do.
13 on the shot clock for the Blazers. It's Wallace, Dale Davis, Scottie Pippen, Derek Anderson, and Bonzi Wells. Fox looking to inbound. Fox was scoreless in the first half. Horry's got it, goes back left side to Derek Fisher. Kobe now looking inside to Shaq, who is fronted and being double teamed. Horry sets up for 3. Misses that. Good rebound taken by Wells.
The Blazers did a pretty good job of putting that zone in effect there. They had the Lakers on the perimeter the entire time.
Rasheed Wallace down the low post all by himself. Backing down, turns inside, up and over easily for the basket against Robert Horry, who comes away shaking his right hand.
Well, he's had a bad hand all season long. He seems, just when it's ready to get well, somebody hits him on it.
Terrible entry pass, easily stolen by Dale Davis. The Lakers lead is 49-44, just underway here at Staples Center in the second half.
First 5 minutes, very crucial.
Rasheed Wallace, fall away jump shot, no. Bonzi Wells with a rebound and the putback away from Rick Fox.
Well, Rick was too far under the basket that time, plus he mistimed his jump. It gave Bonzi Wells an easy opportunity.
Shaq looking for it down in the low post. Horry's got it, takes it towards Shaq. Ball on the floor to go off Robert Horry's foot. Yeah, and boy, the Lakers a very, very sloppy start to this second half.
So sloppy, in fact, they have, what, they get up 1 shot yet? Long shot by Rob is the only shot. They got up.
Pippen with it. Looking right side, Kobe giving him all kinds of room. They're going to go through Rasheed Wallace to start this period and try to get some offensive flow. Wallace has it, comes left side, back outside to Pippen. He pulls up 15-foot jump shot, misses that. Should have made it. He was wide open. Fox with a rebound.
Nice job that time by Rick of boxing out and then getting the rebound.
Fisher into the front court. Kobe's in the corner. Back up top to Ricks now right side to Ori. Shaq comes weak to strong. Derek Fisher inside of Anderson. Nice head fake. Misses that 19-footer. Wells easily with the rebound.
Well, when you've got a guy coming from behind, your concentration will be broken a lot of times, and that's what happened to Derek.
Wallace for a three, and he buries this one. He'll keep shooting them. He's a brilliant outside shooter. Just takes some bad shots with pretty good regularity.
Well, 7-0 run by the Blazers causes Phil Jackson to call a timeout. 9:29 to go in the third quarter, and the Lakers stuck on 49. They are tied now, 49-49. Woo! You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Well, Rasheed Wallace is their leading scorer on the year, averaging about 19 points. So far in this game, he's got 16. And he's always been a tough cover because at 6'11", he can post you up. Also take you out on the court and take the three-point shot, which he's done a lot. He's taken 17 shots. He's made 7, and you can see he utilizes the entire floor.
And 8 of his shot attempts from outside the arc, Stu, of which he's been successful on 2. Inside to Shaq. Good ball movement by the Lakers. Kobe's got it. Pull-up jump shot. His first look of the second half. No good. Ori with a strong offensive rebound. Pump fake. No good. Shaq's got it down in deep. They foul him hard.
Robert throwing his hands up in disgust, trying to figure out why he can't get to the free throw line. But Shaq was there to clean up on Rob's missed shot. Shaq will get to the charity stripe. Rob gave a head fake. He takes it up. No luck. There's Shaq. Gets slapped across the head. Grabbed on the arm. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He didn't get to the free throw line much in the first half. Only 1 time.
Free throw is off the mark by Shaquille O'Neal. That foul was on Dale Davis, his second.
Shaq now 0 for 2 from the line, as he has 10 points and 6 rebounds in 24 minutes.
Second free throw attempt by Shaquille O'Neal. Well, he misses that, so he is 0 for 3 from the line. But remember, shooting a career high, 61% on the year from the free throw line. Tied at 49. Oh, that's going to be an over and back off the shin of Anderson, and there's the whistle, and the Blazers have turned it over once again.
Well, Anderson was coming to the ball, and Scottie Pippen's bounce pass was too close to Anderson's feet. It bounced up, hitting right in the shin in the back court. Easy court. That's the good call for the officials in this game. They got one right.
And Maurice Cheeks is just trying to laugh that one off. He was beside himself on that last play. Kobe goes left side around the screen from Shaq. Splits the double team. Nice look inside to Ori. Dribbles it out of traffic. 18-foot fall away jump shot. Needed a bounce. Didn't get it. Pippen with the rebound.
And you see the theory now. They're trying to get the ball out of Kobe's hands, making somebody other than Kobe or Shaq beat him.
Another turnover by the Blazers. That pass was behind Pippen. Here comes Fisher. Couple of rhythm dribbles. Pull up 19-footer. No. Gets a long bounce, and Davis will take the rebound. Bonzi Wells now quickly into the front court. Pippen left side has a 3 if he wants it. Takes it and makes it over Shaq.
Now the Lakers see themselves go down 10-zip to start this third quarter. We've played almost 3.5 minutes, and the Lakers yet to scratch.
Kobe around the screen, looking left side to Derek Fisher. Shaq comes across, being fronted now by Davis. Shaq wants the ball to go to the corner. Fisher into the lane, and he turns it over. Threw the ball right at the shoe tops of Robert Ori.
Yeah, the Lakers are totally out of sync offensively. That's an obvious statement, obviously. But they need to get back to the triangle. Just go to the Shaquille, or you let Shaquille and Kobe run pick and roll.
I mentioned at halftime that the Lakers would have to play better. I didn't think they would come out and play much, much worse. Wallace down the lane, running, fall away jump shot is good. And the run by the Blazers continue. It's now a 12-0 run to start the third.
12-0, that's how important the third quarter is. Look at the Lakers would have gone on a 10-0 run. This game would be a blowout.
Shaq wants it down inside, hadn't really had an opportunity. Fisher, a couple of dribbles, right side, goes cross court to Robert Ori, 17-footer, and the Lakers are finally on the scoreboard in the second half.
Well, Scottie Pippen is really harassing. He's playing Derek Fisher now, and that's causing a lot of problems. See, there's another case where the defender or the offensive player doesn't get it anywhere near past Rick Fox, but the officials called the blocking foul, so that'll be Rick's first foul. Ball out of bounds on the sideline, 19 left on the 24.
Bonzi Wells to inbound. Again, this is the third meeting of the year. The Blazers won the first up at the Rose Garden to kick things off on October 30th, and the Lakers came back to win thanks to a triple-double by Kobe Bryant here at Staples Center. Wallace, a turnaround jump shot, no good. Shaq takes the rebound. The Lakers need another hoop. They trail it 54-51. Ori goes right side. Now Kobe's got it. Kobe guarded by and really harassed by Pippen. Ori wide open. Good pass inside to Shaq. Was he in the lane too long?
Yeah, when the pass, Robert went up for the shot and then recognized Shaquille. Shaquille had been in there. They called the violation.
Talk about Scottie Pippen pacing himself. Maybe, Stu, with the way the Blazers were playing and the way Kobe had lit up the Blazers, it was time for Scottie to go over and try to slow Kobe down to start this period. Now they're guarding one another.
Well, they're just double teaming Kobe every time he touches the ball now. It's not Scottie per se.
Bonzi Wells has his pocket picked by Fox. Fox out of the backcourt. Cross-court pass to Kobe. Fisher open for the three. Good closeout by Pippen. Kobe looking for the three, and he's got it.
Well, see, you run the ball up the court in transition after a turnover. They can't get to Kobe to double him up.
Tied at 54. Anderson with it straight away above the three-point line. Goes right side, 25 feet out as well. Looking inside to Rasheed Wallace. Wallace is touching it every time down offensively. That came up well short. The Lakers will be very glad if he settles for jump shots.
At least with a hand in his face, they will.
Fox into the corner now. Shaq's got it. Shaq wants to go to work. Rasheed Wallace there to double team. Shaq holds the ball in one hand. Nice spin move. Has that block from behind. Good block shot by Dale Davis. Here comes Anderson out of the backcourt. Looking inside to Wells. Has it on the mismatch. Good recognition. Derek Fisher with 3 fouls. Had to put his hands in his pockets.
Well, that's good recognition by the Blazers, knowing that Bonzi was being defended by Derek Fisher.
56-54. The Lakers trail it. Shaq's got it down inside on the lob pass. He's being held by Wallace, and it's going to be 2 free throws.
Well, the last play that Shaq had in the post did a great job of putting it in that left, but Dale Davis did a better job of getting to it and gets the block shot, and the ball went the other way. Bonzi Wells scored, then Shaq comes down, gets fouled, back to the charity stripe. Time for Shaquille to make one. Nothing out of 3 from the stripe tonight after shooting on the season, 61%.
Shaq's first free throw, 5:37 remaining, and Shaq's first make, first of these 2 attempts. That foul was on Rasheed Wallace. His second personal foul as far as team fouls are concerned. That was the 3rd for the Blazers. The Lakers with just 1 in the period. Free throw, that's a little bit long, and Dale Davis takes the rebound.
And the fans booing, thinking that they'd called a foul, but the Blazers had already said that if we get the rebound, we want a timeout. 5:36 to go in the quarter. The Lakers trailing the Blazers 56-55. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Lakers basketball is brought to you by Lexus. Introducing the V8 powered GX. By Corona and Corona Light, the official sponsors of the timeout. And by Jack Daniel's Country Cocktails, who remind you to live colorfully but drink responsibly. Back at Staples Center, the Lakers trailing the Blazers 56-55. Now let's go down courtside to Bill McDonald.
Thank you, Paul. Just a quick update what we talked to the coaches about at halftime, although it still works here with 5.5 to go in the third. Number 1 defensively, not happy the defense on the low block for Rasheed Wallace. And the double team, they're not double teaming properly, but you know with Rasheed, he could fire from anywhere on the floor. And on the other end, offensively, not recognizing when Shaq gets good position. Seems as though when they're getting the ball to Shaq, it's not where they want him to, and then when he does have good position, they're not getting him the ball. So recognize and get it to the big fella back upstairs.
Well, they have to be in sync with that play too, Billy. They have to be ready to pass when he's in good position. A lot of times the defense dictates that as well.
Flipping around a screen from Wallace, goes hard, baseline double teamed outside. Rasheed Wallace left all alone for 3. Shaq another strong rebound. Fox quickly out of the backcourt, picked up by Anderson. Kareem Rush on now for the Lakers, and a foul away from the play. The Lakers going to retain possession.
Bonzi Wells picks up a foul, and that's Bonzi trying to plead his case. Talking about, you got to let that one go.
Inbounded to Kobe. Kobe goes back right side to Rick Fox. Kobe leading the way with 28. 25 of those coming in the first half. Pippen all over Kobe, trying to deny him the basketball.
Wise decision.
Rush picked up his dribble, 4 on the shot clock. Nice move by Shaq, missed the layup. Ball saved from going across the sideline by Derek Anderson. The Lakers trailing 56-55. Anderson, good move to get away from Kareem Rush. Basket will not count. Foul was on the perimeter, and the Blazers will have possession. Foul is on Kareem Rush, his second.
Nice move by Shaquille on the other end. Just didn't get it high enough on the glass, and because of that, got into the corner of the glass and backboard and came away without 2 points.
I'm really encouraged, though, by his lift on some strong offensive and defensive rebounds and his quickness around the basket. Oh, nice play by Kobe, getting in the passing lane. Kobe ruled. Kobe thought he got back in.
Well, he was out of bounds. He touched the ball inbounds, and he went out of bounds. Then their ruling didn't get back in bounds with 2 feet enough to touch it. They say you have to have somebody else touch it in the interim. That's good anticipation. Jumps into the passing lane, takes the ball, then he dribbles it inbounds, then back out of bounds, and violation.
But Kobe knows the rule and knew where he was. He was trying to get both of those feet back inbounds legally, and he would have been off to the races, but again ruled on the sideline. Wells now backing down on Fox, kicks it outside. Good ball. Oh, nice fake by Anderson. Gets in the lane. Bonzi Wells down inside. Slam dunk when Shaq had to come out and help.
Well, that's what happens with a good swing of the ball, and Derek Anderson did a great job of attacking the middle.
58-55, Lakers trail it. Shaq wants the lob, and he had some space. Instead to Rick Fox. Sets himself for a three. Brings that in and out. Pippen high for the rebound. Blazers out of the backcourt. Here comes Anderson up the left side. Picked up by Rush. Comes around to screen. Kicks right side to Pippen. All kinds of time to shoot the three. And miss the three, and Kobe knifes in for the rebound.
They are taking a lot of three-pointers in this game. Obviously, they got a 3-point lead, so let's see how it holds up for them.
Yeah, especially as badly as they're shooting it. Kareem Rush answers at the other end. The officials weren't sure, didn't signal, but they're going to rule that that was a long two by Kareem Rush.
Well, when he took that shot, there was no indication whatsoever, and they should signal whether it's a deuce or a tray.
Anderson has it, working on the dribble, left side. Wants to go against Rush. Ori comes over to help. Fox comes out to double over to Bonzi Wells, and Portland takes yet another three. Shaq deflects that. Portland will have it again. Kobe's got the steal. Kobe running 2-on-1. That's a hard foul taken by Bonzi Wells. Kobe going to have no part of it. Kobe understands it's part of the game.
Yeah, understands it a lot. But they're going to get 2 shots in this deal. Great anticipation again. Kobe there, picks it up, takes it the distance. Rick Fox held by Bonzi for a second, and Bonzi trying to take the foul. Does take it, but they rule clear path probably or something, giving him 2 shots to the bat, or 2 shots from the free throw line.
Well, the Lakers were going to get a basket out of it because Kobe was going to try to give it up to Rick Fox. Kobe will go to the line to shoot a pair, and is good on the first. And
remember the last shot by Kareem Rush, and we talked about the officials not knowing where his feet were? I mean, didn't make a signal. He was definitely behind the 3-point line. Neither one of the 2 officials made a signal, so they counted as a deuce. So that was just bad again by the official.
Well, have to remember that play, Stu. This comes down to a close ball game. Because both of the officials, I was looking at the play, and 2 of the 3 officials were looking right at it. Then they looked at each other because neither one of them was doing their job. Anderson with it up top off the 2 free throws. The Lakers lead 59-58. Anderson backing down 9 on the shot clock. Wants a screen from Wallace, goes around, down into the lane, kicks outside to Wallace, inside of Ori. Rush comes out to help. Good rotation defense by the Lakers. Here comes Kobe. Shaq off the rebound. Kobe picking up the pace. Looked like Anderson tried to take a foul. Instead, it's a turnover. Back to Bonzi Wells down inside. Missed the layup, but it'll be free throws.
Well, the pace has really picked up in this quarter, and the fans are getting into it. Kobe looking for a foul, didn't get the call, and the turnover led to an opportunity now for the Blazers to shoot 2 free throws and take the lead right back, as the Lakers lead right now 59-58.
Wells misses the first of 2 free throws.
Well, the play that Kobe wanted was the play on Derek Anderson. Derek reached in, tipped the ball free. When you get by a defensive player, you either have to shorten your dribble or cross it over, because they're going to reach around and try to tap it.
Second free throw up and good for Wells, now with 13 points. First 2 meetings he struggled against the Lakers. 7 points in the first meeting, only 4 in the second. Kobe out of the backcourt, tied at 59. Ball deflected out of bounds. The Lakers will have it. 17 on the shot clock.
The Lakers dodging one there. That pass going from Kobe to Rick Fox. Bonzi Wells goes to the outside, just about taps that to himself down the court, but he taps it out of bounds.
Fox comes in to Rush. Rush made both of his shots so far in this game. Shaq wants it down in the low post. Fox goes there in some traffic. 8 on the shot clock. Wallace all over Rick Fox, looking inside now to Shaq. The ball goes away from the defense. Slam dunk Shaquille O'Neal.
Did Shaq get away maybe with using the off arm? Dale Davis trying to get around to the side of Shaquille. Didn't quite get there in time. Need a taxi cab for that trip.
That's a big fare, too. That's a long way around. Inside to Wallace. Lakers leading 61-59. Oh, and Robert Horry taps the ball away again. He is better at that than any player in today's NBA.
And Rasheed Wallace has the smallest hands in the NBA, so not hard for him to lose it, especially if he's not grasping it with both hands. As Mark Matson checks in for Shaquille. 2:08 to go in the quarter. The crowd up on their feet, greeting Mark as the Lakers lead at 61-59.
Matson had 7 points up at Utah, had 9 in the double overtime victory against the Houston Rockets. Anderson with it, hands off to Pippen. Is he going to settle for a 3? No, steps back against the shot clock, misses badly. Fox easily with the rebound.
That 3 he had to take. Clock was down to 1.
Fox with it, a couple of dribbles right side. Matson clears to the corner. Kobe goes to set up in the post. Pippen all over him. Ball moved left side to Rush. Rush goes baseline. Where are you going? Throws it up off the glass. Got in the air. No place to go. And here comes Portland.
Well, he got in there. He did a good job, but I think he looked to a defender instead of looking at the glass.
Anderson pull up, open jump shot off iron. And here comes Fox doing a good job on the defensive boards out of the backcourt. Kareem Rush throws it away, looking for Fox on the backdoor cut. Here comes Anderson. Up to Wallace. Lob, slam, dunk, Portland Trailblazers.
The Lakers get sloppy. You can't get sloppy against good teams. You can't get sloppy against anybody in the NBA, but especially the good teams.
Backdoor cut, the pass too high for Kobe. Off the turnover, the Blazers are going to get another basket. Oh! What a block by Robert Horry, but he's called for the personal foul.
Well, the ball better be below the plane of the rim level, because that was hand, ball, and glass. You can do that below the rim. Above the rim, that's going to be goaltending as Rob goes up. Hand, ball, glass simultaneously. Lakers dodge one there, and Bonzi will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Wells so far at the free throw line, 3 for 4. Portland has only been to the line, Stu. These will be the 7th and 8th times all night long as Wells is good on the first. The Lakers, on the other hand, are 9 of 13. Kareem Rush and Robert Horry go to the sideline. Fisher comes back on.
Well, you don't get foul shooting threes, and they are putting up a ton of threes.
Shaq also back in for the last 106. He'll be guarded by Arvydas Sabonis as Dale Davis went to the sideline.
Well, you know, they tried to sneak Sabonis in. When Mark Matson came in, they put in Sabonis, and Phil Jackson answered.
Matson all alone underneath, the pump fake down inside, layup. Oh, Shaq followed it. Good play by Matson to get it up on glass.
Yeah, that's the key. Just get it up there. The big fella will take care of the rest.
When he saw Sabonis on him, he knew that Shaq probably had a little guy or nobody on the weak side. 63-63. Wells goes baseline. He's held by Rick Fox, and that's going to be free throws.
Well, again, defensively, everybody has to be on the same page. Rick Fox was forcing baseline, and there was nobody there. Talk about a direct connect play. The Blazers ran it. The connection was there. Anderson to Wallace to the basket for 2.
Well, Bonzi Wells has been making a living, or at least if you get to the line, is making a living. He shot a lot of free throws here in this period.
Devin George comes into the game. Rick Fox goes out and continues going to the locker room. Hopefully nothing wrong there. And get some equipment repair.
Second free throw is up and good for Wells, who now has 16. Wallace leading the way with 20. Kobe coming out of the backcourt. Lakers trail it. Maybe not for much longer. Kobe missed that. Shaq almost there for the rebound. 64-63. The Blazers on top. Pippen with a lot of energy down the lane. Don't know where he was going. Kicks it back outside to Bonzi Wells. 13 on the shot clock. Game clock about 9 ticks behind. McGinnis in the game now outside to Wallace. Matson runs him off the line, but he steps back and makes a tough three-pointer.
There it is again, trying to rush out at a guy that still has his dribble. Mark ran out, wasn't under control, and Rasheed was able to get the shot he wanted.
67-63. Kobe, you better hurry. It's down to 5, 4, 3. All Pippen's all over him.
That's a terrible foul. That is a terrible foul. Clock is running out in the quarter. Only 2 seconds or so left in the quarter. Scotty fouls him, sends him to the line to shoot a pair.
Wow. No question, everybody knew both teams were out of fouls. They have been so for a while. So we'll see if Kobe Bryant and the Lakers can take advantage of that gift, and they do not, as Kobe misses the first of 2 free throws.
Maybe it wasn't such a bad foul. No, but still was a bad foul. I mean, you want to make a guy make a shot to end the quarter, not send him to the charity stripe.
And now either make or miss. The Lakers need to really buckle down and play some defense for the last 2.8. Plenty of time to get a good shot. Wallace will pull the trigger, looking into the front court. Good play by Derek Fisher, diving to knock that ball away.
Well, Derek Fisher wants a matching set of strawberries on his legs. He's got one on his left hip. Now he's trying to get one on his right. Diving, sloppy on the floor. Good way to get that slow burn.
1.2 seconds remaining. Still time for catch and shoot. Talking about whether or not they're going to put back a 10th. They wound the clock all the way back to 2.3.
Well, it had to at least go to 2.2. If there was 2.8, 6/10 of a second, should go off the clock with that kind of a touch.
Ball inbounded. Wallace has got it, looking for some space. Swings up a long 30-footer, and that's way off the mark as the quarter comes to an end.
Well, we've played 3 quarters. The Lakers outscored badly in that quarter, but Shaquille O'Neal in his first game back, 15 points, 10 rebounds in 32 minutes. The Lakers trail 67-64. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
A matchup tonight in the Western Conference between 2 heated rivals. Rasheed Wallace takes on Shaquille O'Neal of the Lakers. Getting ready for the 4th quarter, the 3rd meeting of the year between the Blazers and Lakers. They split the first 2. I'm Paul Sunderland, joined by Stu Lance and Bill McDonald. The Blazers outscored the Lakers in that 3rd period 25-15 to take a 67-64 lead.
Well, the first 5 minutes of this quarter are going to be very crucial for the Lakers, and they come out with pretty much the same lineup that ended the quarter. Mark Matson's out there, Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Devin George, and Shaquille O'Neal.
Pippen, Jeff McInnes, Rasheed Wallace, Bonzi Wells, and Arvydas Sabonis for the Portland Trailblazers. Kobe guarded by Pippen, trying to find some room all the way down the lane. Layup counts if it goes, it does, and the foul.
Well, that's the play that I just would like to see the Lakers run more. Pick and roll. I mean, legitimate pick and roll with Shaquille and Kobe. I mean, he sets a good screen. Kobe gets into the middle. Sabonis not very active with his feet. Can't get over to cut him off in time, so he reaches in, gets the foul. 3-point opportunity for Kobe Bryant.
Kobe now looking to add to his total. He's got 33. He's made 5 out of 6, and now 5 out of 7 free throws. The Lakers continue to trail 67-66.
Well, Jeff McInnes in the game now. He gave them an enormous lift in the first half.
8 points in a very brief bit of time in the first half. Wells coming across. Oh, bad pass. The Lakers will take it on the turnover. Rasheed Wallace threw it away. Fisher coming out of the backcourt. Pippen still all over Kobe. Inside to Matson. Backdoor cut, and Devin George dropped the ball out of bounds.
That was a nice bounce pass. I think Devin should have caught that basketball. He's pointing to himself saying, my bad, and not a news bulletin.
15 turnovers now for the Lakers, 14 for the Blazers. Not very attractive in that category.
Well, they've been flurries of them as well, and the Lakers, that's too many for the Lakers.
Wells with it. Sabonis comes out to set a screen. Tough pull-up. Jump shot is good by Bonzi Wells. What a talented player he is.
Yeah, that was a difficult shot. That's a break rhythm shot where you pick up your dribble, give a head fake, and then have to go ahead and shoot.
69-66. The Lakers trail. Kobe double clutches at the other end. Has that rim in and out. Sabonis takes the rebound. Hands back to McInnes, who will work his way across the front court. Wants to go right side, top of the key, now back to Wells. Jeff McInnes out of North Carolina directing traffic. Wells has got the clear out on the right side. Beats Devin George badly. Reverse layup is good. 2 quick hoops for Bonzi Wells.
Well, they were running their offense through Rasheed Wallace in the 3rd quarter to start. Now they come out and run it through Bonzi, and he responds in 2 possessions in a row.
71-66. Lakers trail. Fisher left all alone. His toe was on the line long. 2 Shaq offensive rebound. Has it stripped away, but he's fouled by Bonzi Wells.
Sabonis going over to the official and saying, did you not see we're the two biggest guys on the planet? Did you not see one of them push me? And Shaquille gets the offensive rebound, takes it up, and gets fouled by Bonzi Wells. And, you know, Sabonis doesn't say much, but he went up to the official and said, watch the push.
Wow. Shaq really got away with one there. He'll go to the free throw line. 10-14 remaining in the game. Shaq at the line. Good looking free throw. Finding his rhythm. He's now just 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Getting ready to shoot another. The Lakers trail at 71-67.
Well, with Devin George, I mean, with Ruben Patterson coming in, maybe Devin and Kobe Bryant can switch. Let Kobe guard Bonzi Wells. That's a violation on Patterson in the lane too soon.
Lane violation is ruled, so wipe off that miss, and Shaq will go back to the line. Shaq averaging 25.9 points per game, 5th best in the NBA this year. Has not played since San Antonio a week ago. Yeah, it was indeed. They let that go, of course, because Shaq made the free throw. McGinnis out of the backcourt, 71-68, Lakers trail. Guarded by Fisher. Fisher playing with 3 personal fouls. Comes right side. Sabonis goes down the lane. Rasheed Wallace out on the perimeter. Sabonis thought about a 19-footer. Nice behind the back pass. Shaq came out to bother that. Kobe high for the rebound.
Well, you talked about explosion off the floor. Kobe Bryant.
Devin George wanted to attack. Here's Patterson up on Kobe. Pull up jump shot. 17-footer under duress. Rims in and out. Whose ball will it be? It'll belong to the Blazers. Ruled off of Mark Madsen, who knew it, and hustles back down court.
9:42 to go in the game. Lakers down 71-68.
The Lakers come up cold to start this 4th quarter. Crossover dribble. Bonzi Wells down the lane again. That foul taken by Shaquille O'Neal. On the floor to start the 4th and final period for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe along with Shaq, Derek Fisher, Devin George, and Mark Madsen. And for the Portland Trail Blazers, Rasheed Wallace, Bonzi Wells, Ruben Patterson, Jeff McGinnis, and Arvydas Sabonis.
Bonzi again getting penetration, going straight to the rack, gets fouled, and going to add to his total.
Wells rattles home that first free throw, averages 15.5 points, 6 rebounds on the year, just a 72% free throw shooter, but has gotten there, including this attempt upcoming, Stu, 10 times tonight.
That's the key. He's been able to get to the charity stripe for most of his 22 points.
He's been there 10 times. Only 2 other free throws shot by the rest of the Portland Trail Blazers. Fisher into the front court. Lakers trail 73-68. Shaq has it tipped away. Wells saves it onto the floor, but across the sideline, the Lakers will have it. Not a good start at all to this 4th and final period.
Well, they trail by 5, 9:26 to play. Devin George will inbound the ball as Dale Davis comes in, replacing Rasheed Wallace. So you know now where the Blazers are going for all of their offense. They're going to run it through Bonzi Wells, so take it out of his hands.
Kobe clears to the corner, looking inside to Shaq, and goes there. Guarded by Sabonis, backing down, spins, and a traveling violation is called against Shaq, who bounces the ball, and is that going to be a technical foul, delay a game? And that's the right call. That's the right call. Ball bounced out of bounds. Ronnie Garrettson getting some guff from the Portland Trail Blazers bench for that not being a technical foul. Left side is McGinnis. Wells now guarded by Kobe. Wells going to turn and fake. He's got a big 4th quarter. Swing through, pull up, jump shot. Came up well short. Derek Fisher takes the rebound.
I figured that Kobe would go ahead and start guarding Bonzi Wells.
Fisher pull up 18-footer. Lakers need a basket, and they get it from Fisher.
Well, 73-70 in the lead now for the Blazers as the Lakers finally get a hoop. Let's see if they can turn that into some of a run of their own.
McGinnis goes right side, picked up by Fisher above the 3-point line, loses Fisher. There's the floater in the lane. Looked like he short-armed that. Madsen hustling for the rebound. Dale Davis pushing from behind. Good hustle again by Mad Dog.
Well, Derek Fisher got the Lakers a much-needed hoop, and now with the timeout at 8:35 to go into 4th, the Lakers trail by 3, 73-70. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. Well, game summary, Kobe Bryant has scored 40 points or more in the previous 7 games, currently sitting on 33. Shaquille, in his first game back after missing 2, 17 points and 11 boards, and the Lakers led by 7 at the half, but have been outscored by 10 so far in the second half.
Devin George to inbound to get some full court pressure by the Portland Trailblazers. Kobe being pestered in the second half, mostly by Scottie Pippen, now by Ruben Patterson. Kobe's got it, working his way into the front court. Shaq down the low post, guarded by Sabonis. Madsen comes out to set a screen. Kobe around it, probing down in the lane, pull up, fall away, jump shot, no good. Tip by Madsen, Shaq's got it inside, blocked from behind, fouled from behind.
Well, again, good work by Mark Madsen. He's the guy that kept that alive, and Shaquille cleaned it up. Kobe missed the shot, but Mark and Shaquille attacking the glass. Madsen's there for his first attempt. That left it for Shaquille, who gets fouled by Dale Davis. Shaquille to shoot 2 from the charity stripe.
First free throw by Shaq was long all the way, straight as could be, but long. Kobe will go to the sideline, maybe for a minute and a half of game time as Brian Shaw comes on.
You know, Kobe had 20 field goal attempts in the first half. Second half, he's only had 7. They've done a better job of getting it out of his hands. So I think Phil Jackson wants to give him a minute or so of rest so that he can come back.
Shaq misses both free throws. Madsen there after it, and he's fouled. What a play by Mark Madsen.
There it is, Mr. Energy. I mean, that's just pure hustle. Outworking old man Sabonis and then outrunning Derek Anderson for the loose ball. Nice hustle by the mad dog, Mark Madsen. Now he's going to go to the free throw line, and Mark Madsen in the game, he's been there 2 times and he made them both. So let's see what he does here. The crowd buzzing at this hustle by their favorite, well, one of their favorites.
8:20 remaining, Stu. The Lakers can be at the free throw line an awful lot. Madsen, good on the free throw and hearing it as he should from the crowd.
I tell you, the confidence factor is enormous, and he's playing with just a lot more confidence than he has all season long.
Madsen taking his time, a couple of dribbles, bending the knee, free throw, stays at home, and the Lakers now trail the Blazers 73-72.
I like how he runs down the floor after he does anything. Everybody else tries to be cool coming down. Marcus hustles back.
Patterson with it. George giving him lots of room inside to Sabonis. Working mostly as a passer. He threw it away. No. McGinnis goes to get it. Still time on the shot clock. Anderson with it right side. He's just looked at the clock. Pull up tough 18-footer. No. Over and out. And the Lakers will have it and a chance to take the lead as Rasheed Wallace comes back in for Sabonis.
That's a good substitution as Rasheed brings back 23 points on the night. He's season average of 19. They need some production, and he's had a nice long rest, so they'll bring him back. And now Mark Madsen really has his work cut out.
Fisher goes right side to Devin George, looking inside. Shaq has to go get a pretty errant pass, wants to go to work, gets a screen. Shaq picked up his dribble, back outside, goes on the repost. A dangerous entry pass deflected out of bounds by Dale Davis. Lakers will have it 9 on the shot clock.
One bad pass generally will lead to another and another. You got to be sharp with your offense, crisp with your passes.
73-72, Lakers trail. Shaw will pull the trigger, guarded by Anderson. Looking inside, Shaq's being fronted by Davis. They're trying to keep the ball out of his hands. George wants to go. Shaw steps back, open from 3. Way short. Rebound comes out. Shaw fouled and knocked Derek Anderson to the floor inadvertently.
Yeah, that's just a collision that was unavoidable there, and they called the foul. Brian Shaw trying to track down his own miss. So was Derek Anderson. Anderson gets there first, and then the contact unavoidable there. Brian Shaw trying to get out of the way, couldn't. Gets the foul.
Second team foul against the Lakers. 7:35 remaining. Shaw coming over. The DA. I'm sorry about that one. Boy, Derek Anderson is hurting.
Well, 7:35 to go in the ball game. The Lakers now trailing by a point, 73-72.
McGinnis into the front court, goes to Wallace, guarded by Madsen. Wallace wants to turn, waiting to read the floor, see where the double team comes. Follow jump shot. No, Madsen's got the rebound.
Look for a guard, Mark.
He found one. Lakers again with a chance to take the lead. Madsen hands off left side to Shaw, back to Madsen. Good pass out to Devin George. Into the corner to Fisher. Fisher attacks, use the backboard, Derek. Down away, basket by the Lakers. Derek Fisher as they take the lead. 74-73.
Dale Davis is too afraid to leave Shaquille to come block that, and Fish made him pay.
Hit him at the table, he'll be back in on the next ball. Crowd chanting for defense.
Illegal defense. I don't like that call. I mean, I think you got to have a little bit of time to make up your mind. Brian Shaw was going to go double team. Then he was stuck right there with Shaquille, but he was close enough to Dale Davis to be able to double team him. You can double team a man without the ball, and then the quick whistle by the official.
It'll be a technical foul, and Derek Anderson will go to the free throw line, an 85%er on a team that is not a good free throw shooting team. He gets a bounce, and that one rattles home. You think about free throws, the Blazers are 20th in the NBA in free throw efficiency. Pippen comes back on. Bonzi Wells on the sideline now. It's Anderson, Pippen, Rasheed Wallace, Dale Davis, and Ruben Patterson on the floor for Portland. Shaw has to pick up Pippen. Inside to Patterson, wants to back down. A very good low post player. Shaq rejects that. Goaltending is called against Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't even care about that goaltending. I like the fact that Shaquille exploded up there to get the block. Patterson working in the low post. Shaquille coming over, gets called for goaltending.
Ruben Patterson, a big offensive game in the second meeting. Although it was a loss for the Trailblazers, he had 16.
Kobe's been out now for a couple of minutes. He's about ready to get back into this contest.
Madsen with it left side. Lakers trailing 76-74. Been a good game so far. George looking inside for Shaq. That's where the offense has to come from. Shaq looking for cutters. The defense collapses. Fisher in the lane against the shot clock. Tough chance. Rebound taken by Dale Davis. Here comes Portland. Blazers out of the backcourt. Anderson looking inside. They want to go to Patterson. He's double teamed outside to Anderson. Good rotation. Ball to Pippen right side. 12 on the shot clock. Wallace, is that an offensive foul?
Well, they're going to call the first one.
Yeah.
That was an offensive foul, but it was the second foul.
Madsen was bodying up, trying to keep the ball out of Rasheed Wallace's hands.
And that's what you better do if you're Mark Madsen. Keep it out of his hands, and then the swing through with the arm. Not a lot of contact from Mark Madsen. Quite a bit from Rasheed Wallace.
Pippen's got it. 11 on the shot clock, looking inside to Patterson. They want to go at Devin George. Shaw comes over to double team. Pippen, the good ball fake, gets it down the middle. He's lost it. Here comes Devin George. A foul is going to be called on Scottie Pippen, who can't believe it.
Well, he made the right decision on the move, but didn't take the ball. Lakers trailing 76-74. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
Welcome back, everybody, to Staples Center. The Blazers leading the Lakers currently 76-74, and the house is full tonight with some celebrities on hand. Don Johnson, Dennis Quaid also here. Love that movie, The Rookie. Really enjoyed that. George Lopez, fine comedian, also on hand. And Raquel Welch here to enjoy the game tonight, along with Jack Nicholson. Upcoming schedule as the Lakers continue a very busy close to February. Seattle on Sunday, different looking Seattle team. The LA Clippers, Detroit, and then at Seattle. And then March becomes a very different cup of tea, if you will, with the Lakers on the road for a long road trip. Devin George at the free throw line. Good on the first of two.
Well, with that foul and then the stoppage in the action, that brings Kobe Bryant back in the game. 5:50 to go. Lakers trailing by one. Devin George can tie it up.
And Devin does tie it. Shaq also out there now with Fisher, Ori, and Devin, who just made those free throws. Pippen with it coming out of the backcourt. He's guarded by Kobe. Fisher then has to take Anderson. Anderson goes down on the low post, working against Fisher. Now back outside. There it is to Rasheed Wallace, guarded by Ori. Skip pass over to Pippen. Pull-up jump shot is good, and the Blazers are back on top, 78-76.
Not in sync again defensively. Two guys left to go try to help out on Rasheed. And then that left Scottie Pippen open.
Oh, dangerous pass. Pippen deflected that ball out of bounds. Lakers will have it. 16 on the shot clock. 5:21 remaining in the period.
This is going down to the wire. It just has that kind of a feel to it.
Devin takes the inbounds pass back from Robert Ori. Comes right side to Kobe. Looking inside to Shaq, guarded by Dale Davis. Defense comes to help Shaq. Up and under. Can't get the roll. Shaq is down, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws.
Nice first step by Shaquille. He caught it and immediately went to work. Didn't catch it and hold and wait for the defense to set up. He went right to work. Then tries a shot up on the glass. Foul by Davis. No question about the foul. Shaquille back to the stripe where he has been there tonight 9 times. Only made 3 out of the 9.
4 personal fouls on Dale Davis. And again, the Blazers have been out of fouls since the 8:20 mark of the period. Shaq, free throw, looks, rattled in and out. That one looked good when it left his hands, but he couldn't get it to fall. Shaq now 3 of 10 from the free throw line. 17 points, 12 rebounds. Second free throw by Shaquille in the air. That one right through the bottom. Lakers trail it 78-77. Pippen coming out of the backcourt, bothered by Kobe. Goes left side, looking for Anderson up top. Again, the offense is going to be set and run through Rasheed Wallace if they can get the ball to him. Horry guarding him. Horry fronting Wallace, doing a good job keeping the ball out of his hand. 7 on the shot clock. Back outside to Wallace. Gets in the lane. Into the corner to Anderson. Fall away three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Ruben Patterson.
That's what Ruben can do. Very good offensive rebound.
Portland with a fresh shot clock. Patterson away from the Laker defense in the lane. Now he steps out, backing down on Kobe. Shaq comes over to help. Out to Pippen. Takes a three-pointer.
3 seconds.
3-second violation. Wow, that's a big break for the Lakers because that three-pointer by Pippen was straight and true.
Well, Pippen, a little smile on his face, looking at his coach, talking about, you believe they called that 3-second violation? Well, Scotty, they've caught it on the Lake Show twice in this game.
So Robert Horry will inbound. 4:35 remaining. These two Western Conference rivals. The Lakers have knocked the Blazers out of the playoffs the last 3 years, and nobody will ever forget that Game 7. The ball is loose. It comes back to Devin George on the scramble. Kobe is free. Pump fake. Patterson on it. Head, shoulder, fake. Kobe takes a tough all-the-way jump shot. No, Shaq's got the offensive rebound because he pushed off on Dale Davis.
Well, he's very active, though. That's an offensive, a loose ball foul, but very active is Shaquille O'Neal. 4:16 to go in the game. Bonzi Wells returns for Ruben Patterson. Ruben looks over at his coach and says, "Why are you taking me out?" Coach says, "You know why."
Rick Fox coming back in, and he had to go to the sideline or into the locker room. A temporary crown came loose, and the Laker team dentist re-cemented that, so Rick back in. 4:10 remaining in the game. The Lakers continue to trail 78-77. Pippen with it left side inside. Oh, a bad pass. Rasheed Wallace can't track that one down, and another turnover.
That happens because Robert Horry faked like he was going to come over the baseline side, then rolled around to the top, and Rasheed was trying to seal him there in the pass off the mark. Nice job by Rob moving his feet.
Well, the Lakers with another chance to take the lead. Kobe out of the backcourt. Kobe with it, fake going around the screen, still on the dribble. Pippen trying to force it baseline. Double team comes, somebody's got to be open. Fisher has it looking inside to Shaq. 6 on the clock, outside to Horry. They find Kobe. Kobe for 3. Get it!
Well, you cannot run as fast as the team can throw the basketball. If you pass it, you've got guys chasing, you're going to get open looks.
Oh, that was good ball movement by the Lakers as they take an 80-78 lead. Wells down the lane. The layup is good, and he answers, and we're tied at 80.
Bonzi Wells has really picked it up, especially here in the second half, really carrying this Blazer team.
He's got 24 to lead the way. Kobe around the screen, splits the double. He's fouled by Wallace, so that'll be free throws.
Well, that's what happens with ball handlers. You try to double them sometimes off the dribble, and if you're not close enough, then they just split right between you. Then they have a clear path to the basket. Kobe did that, gets fouled by Rasheed, goes to the line. 3:16 to play. We're tied at 80.
Kobe has 36, 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Tied at 80 no longer as Kobe knocks that down with a chance.
Well, he's got another 35-point game in his pocket now. That's 12 consecutive, obviously the longest streak in history of the NBA. 33 by Will Chamberlain.
The crescendo of MVP coming down out of the rafters of Staples Center as Kobe gives the Lakers an 82-80 lead. Pippen listening to instructions from Mo Cheeks, takes the ball right side. Portland likes to play a lot of one-on-one basketball. There's Bonzi Wells down the lane. He was tripped on his way to the basket, so that'll be free throws. Now the Lakers are out of fouls for the final 3:03.
What a shock it would be to the Blazers if the Lakers came down and ran a little bit of zone 1 or 2 times down, because they're trying to really exploit Bonzi Wells, and they're having a lot of success doing just that.
That would be a great play. The Lakers have not shown zone much at all. Wells on the first free throw. He has that rimming out, and Laker fans, there's a chance for you to see the Lakers in Dallas. Enter the Staples Road Trip Sweepstakes, and you can win a trip to the Lakers April 3rd game in Dallas, plus Some conversations with the Laker players. That's the Staples Road Trip Sweepstakes. Enter it at Lakers.com. Second free throw is good by Wells after missing the first.
Well, pressure, full court pressure by the Blazers. Trying to make sure that Kobe doesn't have the ball, so Derek Fisher brings it down.
82-81, Lakers leading it. Horry looking inside, wants to go to Shaq. Back to Kobe. Kobe 10 on the shot clock, comes right side, crossover dribble, stutter step, finds his rhythm, misses it. Oh, it went right to Rick Fox. Nice pass, Kobe.
Kobe said, I'll take it, Dan. Nice job by Rick of getting his first hoop of the night.
And it's a three-point lead for the Lakers, 2:30 remaining. Wallace comes out to center screen. Scottie Pippen, a deep three-pointer. That was at least 3 feet above the three-point line, and he came up with nothing but air.
That surprises me. Then again, it doesn't surprise me. They have been taking bad shots all night long. Kobe's shot was long, but there was Rick to put it back. The Lakers lead 84-81. You're watching the world champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net. 2:25 to go in the fourth quarter. The Lakers lead the Blazers 84-81. The last time these two teams played here at Staples, it went down to the wire. Derek Anderson with the shot that really tied this ball game up. Nice jump shot by Anderson, and then Kobe Bryant in overtime took over the Lakers. Sigh of relief as they win in OT, 98-95. Are we on our way to another OT? I don't know, but on that November the 3rd game against the Blazers, Kobe with 33 and 14 points and 12 assists. That's some kind of a triple-double, I tell you.
Well, the Lakers will have it off the Scottie Pippen air ball from way outside the arc, and they're also holding on to an 84-81 lead. 2:20 remaining in this one. Third meeting of the year. Kobe's got it, top of the key, right side to Rick Fox. Fisher clears to the corner. Shaq has the angle. Shaq has the pass down inside. Reverse layup, no. But it'll be free throws for Shaq.
Well, the Blazers gave up some great position and come out of that with just 2 free throws. If that pass would have been just on the side, on the inside a little bit more, maybe picked off, but Shaq with the good hands catches it, gets fouled by Scottie Pippen, goes to the charity stripe to shoot. 2 big ones. Good thing the Lakers aren't utilizing or counting on their forwards to do a lot of scoring. Blazers starting forwards have outscored the Lakers starting forwards 48-6.
And who's winning?
Well, the Lakers happen to have number 8, Kobe Bryant, and number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille makes the first of 2, follows up with the second of 2, and the Lakers go up 86-81.
Big free throws by Shaq. Shaq now with a total of 20 points, 12 rebounds. Pippen has it right side, looking for Wells. He's guarded by Fox. Wells down the lane, fouled by Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, again, when you have the lead like that, protect the lead a little bit better by not going for steals. Just go ahead. Keep players in front of you. Rick tried to come around the top side that time, didn't get the ball, and that freed up Bonzi to go to the painted area. He's been getting to the free throw line quite a bit.
Free throw rattles in and out. So Shaq made 2. Bonzi Wells comes down and misses the first of 2.
Well, 1 minute and 58 left in the game in regulation. Lakers up by 86-81. You've got to get production now offensively each time down for the Lakers.
Both free throws are missed. Rebound taken by Rick Fox.
Well, the knuckleball that Bonzi shoots up there, not successful this time.
Kobe's got it left side, guarded by Pippen. Kobe comes, fall away jump shot against tough defense. No, he took that awfully quickly. I would like to see the Lakers run some more offense.
Run some more clock. That's the one thing that they've got going in their favor.
Wallace, a long three-pointer, another air ball.
Again, he catches it and shoots it in a hurry. They don't need three-pointers right now. They're only down 5 points. Why are they taking those ill-advised, long-range threes? Now the Lakers really should utilize all up to 24.
And they're taking a lot of them, Stu. The Blazers are just 5 for 23 from outside the arc.
You live by it sometimes, you die by it.
Lob pass inside to Shaq. He's fouled hard, spins it up, no, and it's going to be 2 more free throws. Rick Fox with a nice lob pass inside to Shaq.
If that pass would have been a little bit closer to the rim, I don't think Shaquille would have even had to come down with it. Could have just go ahead and hammered it home. But he did a great job of securing the ball and then getting fouled going back to the line where Bonzi Wells just missed two, Shaq just made two. What will Shaq do here?
Shaq, first free throw in the air and perfect.
Well, it's funny. Shaq and I were talking before the game about this very thing. When you make your free throw, he says it's one thing to make them during the front of the game, but on the back end of the game, you got to make them. In the back end of this one, Shaquille is dropping them down. Do they like it here at Staples Center? I'll say they like it. They're Lakers with a minute and 18 to go in the fourth, leading the Blazers 88 to 81. You're watching the World Champion Lakers on Fox Sports Net.
After a couple of free throws by Shaq, the Lakers now lead at 88-81. And just a reminder, coming up tonight on the Southern California Sports Report, Laker interviews and complete analysis. The second round of the Nissan Open, all the highlights. Tiger got back into it, and also Angels, Dodgers, spring training reports and on radio. Stay tuned for Lakers wrap-up show with Larry Burnett. The Blazers come back out, Stu.
Well, I talked about when you make your free throws. Shaq on the game is 8 out of 15. But in the fourth quarter, he's 7 out of 10.
Wow.
That's getting it done.
1:18 remaining. The crowd pretty much on its feet. They settle back down. Anderson's got it. Bonzi Wells going down the lane, loses his balance inside. Tough looking shot. Shaq blocked it. Lakers have the basketball. Portland thought about fouling.
Well, use up all of the clock now. If you're Derek Fisher and the Lakers, you put the ball in either Kobe's hands, let him be the guy, because at the end, you know they're going to probably have to resort to that.
Shaq backing back down. Slam dunk, Shaquille O'Neal.
Rasheed Wallace tried the old trick of getting out of the way, hoping Shaquille would lose his balance. Well, he got out of the way. Shaq didn't lose his balance.
Now the Lakers can't foul. Portland taking some time, not looking for the first quick shot. Pippen dribbling on the perimeter. Well, the shot clock down to 9. What is Portland doing? Wallace near midcourt into the corner to Pippen. Measures a three. Has that rim in and out. He stepped out. What a ridiculous possession.
Well, again, the thing that has always hurt this basketball team, the Portland Trailblazers, is the fact that they melt down so much. And they have totally melted down here in the final three and a half minutes.
So Phoenix a loser tonight. Houston a loser. Kobe's got 38. Remember that streak of 7 straight 40-point games. Kobe away from Pippen. He's got it again. That's 8 in a row. Yeah.
And Robert Horry, give him credit. He knew, I think he realized that he gave Kobe the basketball and Kobe responded.
Nice win for the Lakers tonight, and a couple of guys had huge performances, Stu.
Yeah, player of the game has to be plural tonight. It's the dynamic duo of Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal. Kobe with 40 and 5 steals. Shaquille with 24 points and 12 boards.
The Lakers win their 3rd in a row as Shaquille O'Neal comes back with a vengeance. Once again, the final score, the Lakers 92, the Blazers 84.